Hello, hello, hello. Hello, people. Pam, pam, pa, pam. I should restart advertising the stream somewhere, but pam pam param pam pam para pa para pam param pa pam 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 para pa pa pam pa para para pa pa pa. Hello, hello. Am I ready or not? I have no idea. I think I am. Let's see. Let's see if something breaks. Hello. Ah, mire, mire, mire. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to another stream of the Crazy Project, also named Plane Shift. How to make an MMO in your spare time. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Yes. Why my face is so angry? I'm not angry. Oh. Let me reset 1 second the face. Hello, Constrabus. Hey. Yes, you are the first. First, absolutely first. So we are planning the next release, believe it or not. I really want to do a release. Really. Because we are not doing a release since 3 months or more. August the 3rd. Now, August the 3rd, you may say that, well, August is holiday. You went to holiday. Yes, I did. You traveled far away. You didn't have a lot of time. Yes. But still, yeah, still is needed. We have to move on. So yesterday we worked on these nice planks that we wanted to put in the shop. We worked actually in the shop. We created the shop for Amel that now I don't see the editor open. Let me open it. So now Amel has a shop. We just have to change his location and it should be fine. Now, we were working on the quest, right? Maybe we can finish this quest. I don't think it should be too hard to finish, even if writing quest takes a lot of time. One, because I'm not writing in Italian, but I'm writing in English. And obviously, it is harder for me, you know, to get that right tone, right? And so I use ChatGPT a lot, but then I have to select, change, merge, whatever. And so it's taking quite some time. But basically the quest, spoiler alert, in case you don't want to know, just mute the stream now. In about 1 minute. Someone wants to play with me, but it's not... yeah, I'm just chatting with someone. They wanted to play some Dota with me, but it's not possible because we are streaming. So, Okay. So let's go and check. So we can load, no, not the lava caves. We can load this. Yes. It's taking a bit of time. The funny thing is that my chat tells me there are 0 viewers, but actually there are a few. So I don't know. The chat is not, the merge chat is not really working too well. So okay, let's try to understand this quest, right? So you go to Journey. You have a nice warehouse. Indeed, blah blah blah. I would like to have a car myself. Is that possible? Yes, possible. With a few requirements you need to meet first. You're going to put the effort. You can get you through the process. Now, this is, I don't know if this is really matching what I think we can say. It is a difficult time for this, but I can explain you. But we can discuss about it. If you are willing. But we can discuss about it if you are really interested. If you are really it is difficult. It is a difficult time for this request, but we can discuss about it if you are really interested, and if you're really interested, I think it's enough. Sure, is there something troubling you? I think we can say, and he will say... he will say, let's speak about that later, right? But first, let's go through the standard stuff. Through the standard stuff. So he doesn't really want to open up too much on the fact that there are bandits and problems and all of that, right? So he's keeping a low profile until he at least realizes that the player is a trustable person, right? Yeah, everything is fine for the most part, just a lot of work. Okay. So I'm just messaging a friend that is asking. Okay. Bling. Okay, so let's speak about that later. But first, let's go to the standard stuff. I need to confirm you're a trustable trader. There's just not enough space for everyone. Plus, the city requires a formal permit to allow you to drive a car through the city gate. Starting with the trusted trade. Do you have any credential reference? I have joined Nojaveda recently. Oh, let me look up your name. You finished. Yes, actually, he mentioned your name. Can we make this yes a bit more assertive like this? Yes, actually mention your name and also your good work with him. Great, I'm humbled by the recommendation. So only the permit is left. Well, maybe we can add a bit more, but so only the permit is left. So he's only only the permit is left. What do I need to do? Normally I could recommend you for a transport permit and the guards would approve it, but right now there is a problem. What kind of problem? The Orchid have put an hold on all new transport permits. Bandits have been attacking caravans on the road around Idla with increased frequency and brutality. Until the roads are safer, no new permits will be issued. Oh wow. Oh wow. Require completion of a lighter road step 3. Yup. I could handle the bandits. I mean, I think it would be nice here to have a bit of a branch, like we said, that you may take a stronger stance or a stronger stance or not. Yeah, let's make like two sets, right? Two separate sets. Now I will have to change all the freaking things, but fine. So this becomes step 5, lighter stance, right? And this will be step 4, stronger stance. Stronger stance. Now, in both cases you will continue, right? So it's not really... I could handle the bandits, right? And the other one would be... the other one would be something lighter, right? Let me see if ChatGPT can help me on that. I have this quest steps. I would like to create an alternative still with 3 phrases where the player is more cautious, but more cautious on the bandits, but can still convince Journey about him being good enough to handle the job. Let me see if he can do it. Do it! Do it, ChatGPT! The bandits sound dangerous, but I know how to move carefully. Maybe I can help. It's not only danger, it's finding damage that's hard. Their strike and scene vanish into the hill if you don't catch. I learned to watch, to wait, to pick the right movement. I don't rush into trouble. That's kind of a passion for stuff that I like. Maybe you could make a difference. I can track sign other maze I've dealt with ambushing before. Yeah, that's very, very good. Exactly what I wanted. Wow, ChatGPT, you are the solution to every problem. Fantastic. Fantastic. This is exactly what I wanted. Exactly, bro. Exactly what I wanted. That's insane. The bandits sound dangerous, but I know how to move. So this need to require completion of step 3, right? And these are mutually exclusive. So or you do this or you do this, right? So it should also be require no completion of step, exactly. Require no completion of step 4. And this one should be require no completion of step 5, right? So they are mutually exclusive, right? The bandits sound dangerous, but I know how to move carefully. Maybe I can help. It's not only danger, it's finding them that's hard. They strike unseen and vanish into the hill. Few even catch a glimpse of the camp. Few ever even catch a glimpse of their camps. Okay. I mean, it's not really flowing, but it's okay. I've learned to watch, to wait, and to pick the right moment. I don't rush into trouble. That's the kind of patience most travelers lack. Maybe you could make a difference after all. Maybe you can make a difference. Maybe you can make it. Maybe you could make it after all. I can track signs other miss. I've dealt with ambushes before. I can make those roads safer. Alright, I give it a chance. Alright, I give it a chance. The garden is proof that each main road is safer. Yeah, the last phrase can be identical, by the way. Ultimately, road coming to the city are in danger. Yeah, let's just copy. Let's just copy the same thing. Okay, now all the steps, unfortunately, are moving by 1, right? So this should be require completion of a lighter road step 4 or require completion of a lighter road step 5. Right? It should be one or the other. And the same is for all these ones. Right? These are the 3 requests: Oja, Gog, and Olmsted. And the only problem is that the steps are moving forward, right? Because this is step 6, this is step 7, this is step 8. And this becomes step 9. Finding the bandits. Just a second. Okay. Step 9, finding the bandits. Requires a lighter road step 4 or a lighter road step 5, I guess. No. Assuming I find them, do you want me to kill them? Yes, they deserve that. Try to find the transport log of the missing caravans. Armor, weapon, jewelry, etc. Bring those to me and I will have my proof. Okay. Yeah, but this one I think should require number 9, right? Yeah, it should require number 9. I think all these 3 should require number 9. Require number 9 plus require possessed amount of items to the armor page. Okay. Do we also need a complete? I don't remember this. Do we need a complete for every step? Oh yes, we do. I forgot that. We need a complete for every step, otherwise it will not... By the way, guys, how are you today? How is your day going? What's up in general? What kind of prop? So, yeah, we need to complete all the steps, excluding the first one, right? We need... because otherwise it doesn't know, right? It doesn't know which step we are completing. So for example, here is only after the second phrase that you complete step 3, right? And here is only after this step. Complete step 5. That is complete step 6. That is complete step 7. Oops, I messed up. That is complete step 8. That is complete step 9. That is this all this step needs to change because they've been moved, right? That is complete step 10. It is complete step 11. Please step 11. Yeah, I want to test this quest so we know that it works, right? Unfortunately, we'll not really be able to complete all the other quests before the release because it will take me so much time. But we can at least complete this one, right? So that you can obtain the... But anyway, finding the bandits... Step 9, step 10, step 11. So this one becomes step 12, right? Yeah, we will have to double check that again just to be sure that we didn't do anything stupid. But jewelry page. Okay. Then step 13 got all the pages. Now, one thing that I would like to do, right, is if you already got one page, I would like this one to go away, right? Yes. So if you got the armor page, that I don't remember where is it, but there are 3 roads: Ojaveda, Gug, and Olmsted, right? Ojaveda, Gug, and Olmsted. Can we be sure that these are actually... no. Stolen armor page. Stolen armor page is this. Okay. But then we have created the random events. Loot category 104. Loot category 104. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we just have to check if this is associated to... If this is associated to Oja Road, right? But I think it is. Para-pa, para-para-pam. Para-pa, para-para-pam. Para-pam, para-para-pam, pam, 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 pam. Okay, position. Ah! Right, they are not in the same order. This is BD Road 1. This is BD Road. So actually, the first one is BD Road. This one is what? This one is Oja Road 1. Oja Road 1. And then this one is Homestead, right? Which I think it will be High West or something. Yeah, High West. High West. High West, yes. High West, fantastic. Okay, so now that we know, right? Now that we know that this is transport 1, transport 2, transport 3. Now, this is associated to this, right? And this is associated to the loot category, right? 104. In 104, yeah, there is a bit of a... In 104... but I don't have it here, though. Where the hell is 104? Huh? No? Loot categories. Loot categories. Wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah. 104 Cutthroat Transport Quest 1. Um, 104 as 1685. Okay, 1685. Oh my god. 1685 is what? Is the armor page. Okay. So is this. Then transport 2 is 105, and 105 is 86, and 86, I mean, this seems to be a puzzle, boys, is the weapons page, right? And the last one by exclusion is then the jewelry page. Okay, we managed to. Now, what I didn't do, I didn't we didn't extract the loot rules, right? At least I don't see them. No. We didn't extract the loot rules. So the loot rules we have to extract, actually. So 1, 2, and 3, right? What is this? Max items? All items, atomize between all the... Yeah, all items, all items. All items. All items. So what I'm putting in this file, right, are all the SQL that I will have to execute in production when we do the migration, when we do the upgrade, right? So that is what I'm trying to do. Hello, Shlu. Hey, good evening to you. How are you? We are rushing few things before the release, so I'm trying to finish some stuff. Yesterday we created a new shop for Amel, which is this shop here. So it's actually one of the only houses where you can actually enter without, you know, reloading or something. So it's a carpenter shop, right, where Amel lives, and yeah. And now I'm working on the quest for the cards. So stone armor page. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now we know what is connected to what. Right, so we know that BD Road 1 is armors. Okay, BD Road 1 is armors. BD Road 1 is armors. So if I go let me just put it here as well, so it's a bit easier, right? And Ojaveda is what? Ojaveda is weapons. And the last one is jewelry. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to have here require no completion of, require no completion of, and then I want the step where you bring the weapons, right? The step where you bring the weapons, which is this one. So it's step 11 in theory. Okay. And this one is armors, which is step 10. And this one is jewelry, that is step 12. Okay, so basically what happens after you have retrieved an item and you bring it back to the NPC, the option to ask where are the bandits on that particular road disappears, right? So that's the idea. That's the idea. And I would say, well, maybe we can have also this one as no repeat, so it goes away. Yeah, this one may go away, I would say. This one may go away. While these ones you can repeat. You can always ask him about where to find the bandits, right? Jewelry page. Okay, it's 12. Okay, 13 got all pages. Now, I really hope that these numbers are unique, right? But they should be. They should be, hopefully. Here you got all the pages, right? And when you have all the pages, is that you have step 10, step 11, and step 12. Okay, so if you have all these three done, you brought all the pages to Yorni, right? Are these 3 pages enough to proceed with the permit? With this in hand, I can vouch to the guard that you acted, gather proof and deserve your permit. But the cart itself still needs material to be made. Travel to the forest outside of the city and gather 3 batches of white oak wood, blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know if I want to have this in a single step, right? I think we should... Oh, this music, boys. Let's go. I want to see you dancing on this one. You remember this music? Do you remember this music or not? If you want to know what is it, you can read at the bottom. At the bottom, it tells you what is it. Anyway, I think that sometimes the music makes a game. I mean, it's not really true, right? But let's say there are certain games that have a music that really sticks into your head. I would say it will take a bit of my... It will take a bit of my persuasion skills, but yes. But yes, with this in hand, I can vouch to the guard that you acted, gather proof, and deserve your permit. But there is one more thing to do. There is one more thing to do. Require completion of a lighter road, step 13. Yes, yes. Menu, no repeat, no repeat. Menu. But the cart itself still need material to be made. Okay, so no, I think you should say... wait. No, wait. Wait! What is going on in this life? Okay, here, the player. Yeah, the player would say... okay. Okay, is the player happy or is the player annoyed? Hello, Michael Labs Experiences Unreal and AI Creative. Oh my god, your name is insane. I mean, your name is like a book. It's like a book, Michael. Hello, good day to you. What do you do with your labs and your experiences, by the way? Yeah, we're using Unreal as well. There is a level. I mean, there is the main plaza of our game. That's a temple. That's a tower. That's the arena. There is a giant elevator that goes to the next level and such. Yep. We're using Unreal as well. And it is the game running. With this guy jumping up. He can also roll, by the way. Look at this. He didn't roll in the right direction, though. That's interesting. Why is rolling is fucking up a bit. But anyway, he can also roll. You can also say hello, by the way. If I say this, if I do this, you can also say hello. We are working on a quest because we want to release a patch on this weekend, and so I want this quest to be in. The player can say what? Okay. At this point, I'm all in. Okay, at this point, I'm all in. Tell me what is needed. Well, while I obtain the permit, right? The cart itself still needs material to be made, right? And you can use the time to gather the materials needed to build the cart, travel to the forest outside of the city and gather 3 batches of 15 white oak wood each, a total of 45 units. So the carpenter, so that the carpenter can build your cart, right? The carpenter can build your cart. Then return to me with all that wood. I don't think it should return to him. I think it should return to Hamel directly, right? So Hamel the carpenter can build your cart. When you have the materials, go directly to him. Okay. So there is step what? There is step 14. Step 14, gather wood. Gather wood request. By the way, Michael, what do you do with Unreal? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, so this will be step 15 and probably the last, I don't know, step 15, right? This will be bring wood to Hamel, right? And this will require the completion of this step 14, but also will require 15. So do we really go in batches of 15 or not? Probably yes. Probably we go in batches of 50. You know why I'm doing this? Because I think otherwise the player will not be able to carry all that wood. Actually, I don't even know how much the wood is. How much is the wood weighting? That's a good question, huh? White oak, no, white oak wood, yeah. Weight 9, right? Weight 9 is quite a bit. Weight 9 is quite a bit. So if you have 15, how much is 15 by 9? Is 150 minus 9, so 141? Probably. No, 135. I did something wrong. Okay, anyway. 135. Yes, 150 minus 15, actually. Yeah, obviously. So it's 135, which is quite a bit, right, for 1. So if we multiply this by 3, it may be too much for the player to carry. Now, depends. There may be player that can carry this easy. But, yeah, but I think it will accept 15 at a time. I think it's more reasonable, right? So required possessed amount 15 item. 15 item. White oak wood or whatever. Yes. Yes. White oak wood. Okay, Michael, for whatever reason, didn't answer, which is kind of weird. So it may just be a bot spamming their channel, right? And we will find out that very quickly, but it's fine. Strange though, because it was unreal, but you know, these days the problem is that you cannot trust anyone. It's a pity, but that's what it is. So I have collected the wood. No. So the P will be this thing, but with 19, right? I have collected the wood. Well, we can also say something more. We can say, hello Hamel. I have collected some wood to build a cart, right? And Amel, I don't know the last name of Amel. What is the last name of Amel? Amel is just named Amel, or there is more to that? Amel Warson. I remember that now. So Amel Warson will say. They will say, yes, I got a message from Yorni about your request. Splendid work with this timber. We can construct your trade cart. marking them on the ledge. I don't know. I think we can say with this timber, with this wood, splendid work on this first batch. I need two more sets of 15 oak wood planks. Well, not planks, but anyway. I need 2 more sets of white oak wood. Please bring those to me. Right, and this will complete a lighter road step 15. We will then have to add all the quest notes, huh? Oh my god. Yeah. So this will be step 16. This will be first batch, second batch. This will be 20. Hello Amel, I have collected another batch of wood. Do you say a batch of wood or do you say how do you? Huh? You say what do you say? I collect another batch of wood. Batch of wood. Yeah, you say batch of wood. Okay. I collected another. I've collected another batch of wood. Okay. So I will say excellent. I just need one more. I just need one more. And that will be enough for your cart. For your cart. Okay. Complete step 16. Yes, yes. And then we will have a step 17, which is bring third batch to Amel. This will require step 16, another 15 wood. This will be 21. And it will say, here is the final batch. Here is the final batch of wood. And he will say, perfect. Perfect. I will work on the cart. I will work on the cart immediately. You will find it. You will find it in Journey Warehouse. Warehouse in a few. Just speak with him. Just speak with him. Well, just speak with him is not really true because you have to basically click on the garage icon, but I think people will understand that. Okay, so this I think will immediately give you the cart because I don't have a way to delay. I don't have a way to delay the cart thingy. Right, I cannot say, oh, the cart arrives later on. And the way we did it was give a small cart, right? I think that's the only thing I have to do. Yes. think that's the only thing I have to do. So I would say give small cart, right? And complete a lighter road step 17. And then also complete a lighter road. Because this basically finished the quest, right? This finishes the quest. Now, if we want to do it right, we needed the quest notes, right? We need the quest notes, which are actually always good to add. Yeah, I think I have to do this work. It's a bit annoying, but I have to do it because quest notes are saving people a lot of time, right? Yeah. 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 So before the complete, we need a quest note at every step. Oh my god, Jesus. Can the AI do it for me? Yeah, I think the AI can do it for me. I think the AI can do it for me. I have this quest and I need to add a quest note with a description, a quest note line with a description, with a summary, with a short one line summary of what the step, or what the play of the one summary of what the step is about. It should be, it will go into the player's quest log, right? The line should be placed just before the complete lighter road step X of each step. Can you do it? Do it. Do it, AI. I believe in you. With AI, the important part is believing he can do it. Do it. Do it. Do it, my friend. Fuck, he's not doing it. He's not doing it. No. Why? He's not doing it? Error in message stream. I never seen this in my life. Fantastic, boys. Fantastic. 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 It's absolutely insane. Okay, let me see. Quest note. Step 2. Without a... Yorni asked for proof that I'm a trustworthy trader before discussing the car permit. Okay, fine. I convinced them. Then, step 3. I've earned Girosh recommendation and now I need to learn what's delaying the car permits. Well, no, wait. There is one step ahead. Johnny is playing the Octar. Yeah, I think we are one step ahead. Johnny is playing the Octar suspended transport payment to bandic attack near idle. Okay. Stronger stance. Stronger stance. Quest node. I offer to deal with the bandits myself to execute the road and near the permit. Yes. Yeah, but it's basically the same. So these two are identical. These two are identical. No. Step 6. Johnny told me where to search for bandits along the road to Ojaveda. Yes. I think this should be exactly the same. Yeah, but bro, we should say where though. Okay. Johnny told me where to find the bandits along the road to Olmsted. Step 9. I must defeat the bandits to recover the stolen goods. Yes. Armors page. I returned the stolen armor to Johnny as evidence of my progress. Yes. I delivered the stolen weapons log. Yes. So we're adding all these quest notes. These quest notes are added to your log, right? To your quest log. Okay. I gathered all 3 passport logs Johnny will use to secure my permit. Okay. Then 14 is... while Johnny arranges the permit, I must gather 25 units of white oak wood for the cart. Okay. And bring those to Hamel. Okay. And then I bought the first batch of worker, we need 2 more batches. I delivered the second batch to Amelie. And then the last one is... I gave Amelie the last batch of wood. My car should now be ready at Journey's warehouse. Okay. Okay, guys. I think that we can test it, right? Okay, let me take this one. We will add a new quest, which hopefully is 1507. Create new quest. The quest name is A Lighter Road. Category will be transports. Yeah. Player lockout -1. Quest description. We will decide it. Quest description is I want to obtain a new transport from Journey. And the quest summary we will ask the AI to generate it. We will ask the AI to generate it. We will ask. No. Like so. Okay. Let me see if it's good or not. After helping Jiro Shinojo Vera, the player visit Journey in Island to request a car permit. John verified the player's reputation. Through Jiro, she explained the result of the player volunteered to secure the road, defeating the bandits, recovering stolen transport. After belonging, he agreed the user to obtain the permit. Where is the arrangement? Gather 35 unit. Delivering the 3 batches to complete the car, which will be ready at Journey warehouse. Fantastic. Stupendo. Stupendo. That is beautiful. Okay. So what we can do, we can validate and say... Wait. We already have a problem. Unknown requirement, require completion of a lighter road step 5. At line 83. There seems to be a problem with our questerinos. Require completion of lighter road step 5. You don't like it because the ore is not done that way. The ore is not done that way. I don't remember actually. Okay, let me check. Probably the ore is not done that way. Quest syntax. Bam bam bam. Hello lab. Phew. Hello Tala. Delete the problem with accounts. What happened? What happened? You were losing your accounts? No, I don't lose your account, Ula. That's important. Unfortunately. Require. Ah, without the require again. Okay, without the require again. So should be or completion of or okay, let me try like this. And let me try like this, and let me try like this, and let me try like this. And let me try like this, oh yeah. There have been more P or player than NPC tags before line 125. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ah, yes, because when you give a stuff, you don't need the P. Ah, that's fantastic. Forgot about that. I forgot about it. I forgot. And by the way, that is completely wrong. And it is completely wrong. And this is completely wrong. When I started to look, you can't open YouTube and Twitch. Need to reopen all with code and all and look at you and the better. Okay, I understand what you said. So is the... yeah, so you had to basically re-log in everywhere to be able to see me. Okay, seems that the script is working. So do you think that we can, or do you think we cannot? I mean, we need this quest, right? We need this quest to actually activate by the way, is this quest 1507? Yes. Fantastic. But wait a second, right? Because we need to put this as a prerequisite, right, of our quest event. Right? So this is the prerequisite. This is the prerequisite for 7, 8, and 9. Random events, 7, 8, and 9. Hey, it seems to be easy, guys, but it's not that easy. Seems to be easy, like, okay, do this, do that, but... Okay. We will have to change the timing. Yes, I know. Okay, but let's try like this. Let's try like this. Let's try like this. Let's try like this. Default server config. So we need to populate what? We need to populate quest, because otherwise, yeah, exactly. And we need to see if now... I mean, we also need NPC, right? But for NPC, we only need Amel and Journey. We need Amel, and Giorni. Amel. This nice number there. And Giorni. This nice number here. Okay. Okay, let's try like this and see what happens. First thing we want to see if the server is properly loading the new quest, right? If there is no error in the new quest. This is what we want to see. That is what we want to see. Bam 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 bam. Okay. Was our 1507 loaded properly or no? 15, yeah, it's been loaded properly. Okay, nice. Now yeah, we will have to move this guy. Obviously, because at the moment he's in a stupid place, right? Also, why he has no beard? I don't know. It's a bit strange. But fine. So... By the way, these two guys are also kind of close to each other, so... Ah, we will also have to move this guy. Ah, yes, we also have to move Giorni, probably inside his warehouse somewhere. I think we need... Oh! Oh, fuck. The warehouse doesn't have the proper... Really? Oh, wow. The warehouse doesn't have the proper... collision, huh? Really? You're serious? I think we need to add some lights though, because yeah. It does not have the proper collision. Yeah, it does not. It does not, and also I don't know if this is having the proper collision. Now this one we may care a bit less, because even if he's a block, right? Yeah, but let's do this anyway. Okay, now so now it will be possible to enter actually. We don't have any shelves or well anyway, maybe we can add later on. Okay, so Journey is here, right? Journey is here. We can just speak with him and see if we can start, yeah, a lighter road, right? You have a nice warehouse. I see you also have carts and wagons here. Indeed, managing them is part of my work. Isla is a crossroad from many trade routes. Let me remove this screen message. So goods are always arriving. Merchants travel here from all across the land, and most bring their own carts and wagons. Okay. Oh, I would like to have a cart myself. Is that possible? It is a difficult time for this request, but we can discuss about it if you are really interested. Sure. Is there something troubling you? I don't know if this is really the right word though. I don't know. Let's speak about that later, but first let's go through the standard stuff. I need to confirm you are a trustable trader. There is just not enough space in my warehouse for everyone, plus the city requires a formal permit to allow you to drive a car through the city gate. Starting with a trusted trader, do you have any credential references? I help Girino Javera. Oh, let me look up your name. Trustable trader. Look up register. What is this? Yes, wait. When we have the parentheses, we don't need the, right? Let me fix that quickly. Let me fix that quickly. What is that? Here. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't need the dot. Yes, actually, he mentioned your name and also your good work with him. Oh, nice. Great, I'm humbled by recommendation. Normally, I could recommend you for a transport permit where required would approve it, but right now there is a problem. What kind of problem? The Okra put in all new transport permits. Bandits have been attacking the caravans on the road around Isla with increased frequency and brutality. Oh my god, until the roads are safe and no new permit will be issued. Holy shit, the bandits... And here you have the two choices, right? I could handle the bandits, or the bandits sound dangerous, but I know how to move care, maybe I can help. So, let's go with I could handle the bandits. I think you think you can. No offense, man, but these bandits are difficult to have in spot, a try to deal with. Not just talking about danger, but can prove it. If you ever said it is, I give you away. I give you a way to show your skill and obtain a permit. Huh? What? I didn't understand the transition actually. Wait a second. I could handle the bandits. You think you can offense me? No. I'm not just talking. I've ended danger before. I can prove it. If you are set on this, then you'll give you a way to show your skill and obtain a permit. I don't really like this answer too much. I'm not just talking. I've entered danger before. I can prove it. I would say something like, can you really? Can you really? And he will say, I've dealt with wars. I know how to hold my ground even when I'm outnumbered. I'm not new to danger. Okay. I hear something in your voice. Okay. Yeah, I think like this will be better. Because at the moment it's a bit weird. Oh, I hear something in your voice. Excellent. 3 major roads coming to the city and in danger. The road going to Javera. Okay. Okay, now here we have 4 options, right? So, and I can repeat these options as much as I want. So if I say this one, right, this one will appear again. Travel is from another Javele, road return a few times, when you camp for rock, it comes to yes, exactly. You see that this one I can do again. I can do the other one, the other one, the other one. So let's click on all of them. Okay. Okay. Ah, because now I have the item on me. Okay, nice. I have the item on me. I mean, we already tested the bandits, so I will not test them again, right? I think it's fine. So if we retrieve the log of stolen armor... So now one of the two lighter road disappear. Yeah, fantastic. So it works as expected. Okay, so we have the stolen armor. Now, if I spawn item, if I spawn stolen weapons page, and if I spawn stolen jewelry page, okay, now we speak with him again. Okay, I have retrieved the log of stolen weapons. I have retrieved the log of stolen weapons. Very good. Stolen weapons. Blah 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 blah. And that goes away. I have retrieved the log of stolen jewelry. Blah 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 blah. Are these pages not to proceed? I'm taking a bit of precision skill, but yes. But there's one more thing to do. Okay, I despawn them all in. Tell me what is needed. Well, obtain the permit, you can go there, travel to the forest of the city. Okay. Okay, so at this point you completed... The quest seems to work, right? It seems to work fine. And you have lost all the... Now, if you have some duplicates, right, like this one... Unfortunately, will stay. So that's a bit of an annoyance, actually. That's a bit of an annoyance. But I cannot really do much about it. So I will just destroy it. But yeah, players will not be able to destroy it, I guess. So I don't know. They will just give it to a GM or just drop it somewhere else. Now... Now we need to gather the wood, right? We need to gather the wood. And to gather the wood, I think it's fairly easy. You just go into the forest and you start to hit some trees with an axe and you get what you need, right? Now, I don't know exactly where, but one of these trees could be what we need. I need an axe. I don't think I have an axe. I have everything except an axe. Yep, exactly. Wow. I have anything, everything possible. Except an axe. Okay, I can spawn an axe. Gonna keep an axe. And then try to, for example... You don't see a good place to harvest. Oh wow. It's not rotated the right way, but it's fine. You are not successful. I'm not successful because I'm too noob. Harvesting 10. No? Cannot harvest. Why? Okay, we got the wood. Okay, so we can do it, right? Depending on the tree, you can do it. So we got the wood. So let's imagine that we do this 45 times, right? Now the only point is that so now we have 45 of those, right? Now the only problem is that at the moment we did not upgrade Journey to be a garage man, right? We didn't. Garage man. Yeah, Journey is not a garage man at the moment. Journey is not a garage man. It's not, huh? I think it's not. Journey, no, it's not a garage man. To be a garage man, it needs to be 6. It needs to be 6. Yeah. Because he's a banker or what? Because he's a banker. No, it's not a banker. Well, he was a banker. Okay, anyway. Let me try to reload him. And let's see if we get the... Ah, now, bro. Storage, banking, and transport. So if I go inside transport, you see there is nothing. Well, maybe it would be nice if there was a message saying you have no transports, right? You do not own any transport. Yeah, we will do that. Because having just the empty page sounds a bit stupid, right? Did he change his? I don't know. It seems that when you reload it, it's changing the. It's changing this. Is. Huh? Yeah. Why his head is changing when you kill him? Oh wow. Is randomizing the. What the hell? Is randomizing the hair when you kill him? What? Yes, it is. For whatever reason. It's randomizing the hair. Now we're getting always the same one. Now we're getting another one. Okay, anyway. We will fix that. It's a bit weird, but fine. Fine. By the way, guys, if any of you has a Prime on Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to the channel for free. You can just click on subscribe and select Prime, and you can subscribe for free. Do it. Okay. So now we go to Amel, right? Now we go to Amel. I mean, we could bring Amel here, but I don't know why he has no beard. I think it's a bit weird that he has no beard. I don't know what happened. Okay, this will not happen in because we will move him, right? I have collected some wool to beat a cart. Yes, I got a message from Johnny about your request. Splendid work on this first batch. I need 2 more sets of white oak wood. Please bring those to me. Okay. Hello, I'm gonna collect. So let me just see if he removed. Yes, he removed 15. You see, so it is working exactly as expected. I just need one more, right? And in fact, I have only 15 left. And there is the last thing, right? The last thing. You have received a small cart and is now in your transport storage. Okay, fantastic. And the quest is complete. So I think it works, guys. Teleport me journey. So now if we go to journey, we should have our cart in theory, right? Ah, there is no picture. Ah, okay, the picture came up now. Small cart, capacity 30, quality 50, status stored. Okay, take out. I didn't take it out. I have no idea where the location of the cart is stored. I think there is something missing. Probably we don't have the locations. We don't have the locations. We don't have the locations. I don't remember at all. Ah, transport garage. Ah, wait, transport garage. Transport garage. Yeah, we don't have a garage defined, so he failed. He failed due to that. Request garage use. Request transport take. Yeah, it's a bit weird though that it doesn't say. Right? It doesn't say that it's failed. Handle garage takeout. Garage man can interact. One garage. Garage location. Find. Garage man. In theory, we should have received this message. No? In theory, we should have received this message because there are no garage locations defined, but I don't see it here. Ah, he sent it to me. This NPC journey does not have access to the transport. Ah, yes, he's telling me this. I think I would like also to give maybe a system message. Yeah, but pretty much. Yeah, but we are missing, because we are missing the garage locations, right? We are missing the garage locations. So we just need to define this, right? We need to define the character ID. The character ID is 100411. 100411. The location is just like this, right? And we can decide, for example, that the cart location is here, in front of the, just in front. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's a bit disrupting, but. Or we put it on the road. Maybe we put it on the road. Maybe we put it here. We put here your cart. Yeah, we put here your cart. So the position will be this number, whatever it is. Come on. The location is 228 591 minus 316 361. Interesting number. And 10592. Okay. Now the angle, we also have a rotation, right? I think the rotation should be exactly the one that I have. So 6. And the sector is gyros. The sector is gyros. The sector. The sector is Idla gyros 49. 49. Okay. Now this needs to be reloaded because this is not something that we can this is Journey Garage. This is Journey Garage. Okay. Okay. So now that we have this, unfortunately we need to reload everything because, well, we need to reload at least the server. Because I don't have a way to automatically reload the garages. I don't. Bam, 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 bam. It's loading. A million quest. Hello, Ice Craig. Are you going to use the new multi-server plugin? I don't know what it does. At the moment we are on one server, right? Because we have a very limited amount of players. So I don't think we need multiple servers at the moment, but you know, if we get more players, then yes. What does this plugin do? Okay, so the cart should in theory appear here, right? Now we can teleport Journey to me so that this guy is so the status is stored, right? If I take out, it should also be a sound. It's floating a bit. It is floating a bit. Bah. Aha, I have my cart. I can go around with my cart. I can go around with my cart. I can go around with my cart. La 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 la. Oh oh. Oh oh. Sorry, why the... because it's not... So I have to go C? No, I cannot go C. No, I think it's... Yeah, the only problem is that you have to use the mouse and... Huh? Is this what we wanted or not? I think it's okay. I mean, it's not exactly what I wanted, but because like you can have the cart like this but still go straight or no. Well, depends on the speed. I think it's working a bit weird in sprint, but it's fine. I think it's fine, guys. We are not making GTA 6 here, okay? So it's okay. It's from Epic. It allows for seamless transition to boost player count. Oh, I see. I may look at it, but remember that having multiple servers is additional cost, right? Because you need to have the hardware, right? And servers can be very expensive depending on the performances that you request, right? So... Can I speak with this guy while I have the cart on me? I can. Can I store the cart while the cart is on me? I'm smart, huh? Okay. Okay, disappeared. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic! Yeah, it's still experimental and being updated. Yeah, I mean, the problem is the cost of the servers, right? Because we are a small project, right? We are a small project, and consider a server may cost you between, let's say, $50 a month up to how much you want, but let's say I would say 200 300 a month is a good server, right? Because it needs to have the right bandwidth and the right CPU and memory and everything, right? So it's very easy to go up, and luckily we have some sponsors, and our server is donated, right? So we don't pay for it. But if I will have to ask, you know, 2 more servers, for sure they will say no, and they will ask me to pay. And starting to pay that money, you know, will be hard, but we'll see. We will see what happens. You never know. Maybe we will have 1 million players tomorrow, you know? I mean, it's always possible. Okay, anyway, we did everything we wanted. So the quest is actually in. I think the only change I want to do is that when you have no transports, right? When you have no transports, I would like to have a message, right? Because at the moment I think it's a bit confusing. You open that window and there is absolutely nothing. And it's like, okay, this functionality is not developed, right? Or is missing. So I think we need something as a default here. Can be just a standard message, right? Can be just a message. That is hidden when you receive the transports. Maybe. I don't know if I want to have it as a message or I want to have it inside this screen available transport as an empty one. But I think it would be easier as a message, actually. I think it would be easier as a message, like just a text box, you know. Just a text box. Something as simple as you don't have any registered, you don't own any transports, something like that. I think as simple as that, no? Yeah. You want to put it in the middle of the screen or I mean, we can. Doesn't really feel like the middle, but it's telling me he's the middle, so I will trust him. But this thing, right, should be hidden. Should be hidden or displayed based on what? Based on when you receive the transport, right? Available transports. Receive garage message. No, not receive garage message. Receive all transports, right? This, receive all transports. So if there is at least one, we remove the message, right? If there is at least one, nah. So we will check for the length of this, and we will check if this is greater than 0, and if it's greater than 0, so if we have at least one transport, right? You can get a free server from Oracle. How? Nothing is free in life, so I don't know. Seems unlikely, but tell me more about that. Tell me more where you can get a free server and why they should do it. If this is true, we get our no transport and we set visibility to collapsed, right? Otherwise, we do this, okay? If you try to post a URL or anything else, it will be blocked, so you can explain it, but you cannot post URLs or other stuff like that. Unfortunately. I think this warehouse is fairly dark though. Should we I think we need at least one light above and one light below. The problem is that we don't have a lot of, I mean, we have candles, right? We don't have a lot of portable table lights. We have this lantern though. We have this lantern, we have this lantern. We have this lantern. I mean, we could put a lantern inside, but I think we'd look a bit weird. But in theory we can. Maybe the light. You can Google Oracle Cloud free tier. It never expires. A decent specs. Okay, nice. Thank you. I will see. I will definitely check it. Oracle Cloud. Oracle Cloud free tier. Oracle Cloud free tier. Okay, if it allows you to sign up from Oracle Cloud account. Decline all. Start with a $300 cloud credit. You'll have 30 days to use it or test your application. In addition, you always free service. In addition to always free services in your free tier account. Anytime during after the 30-day period, switch to a pay-as-you-go account. Pay only for service that exceeds the monthly free amounts from always free services. Pay only for service that exceed the monthly free amounts. So basically there is a level of usage, right, that is free, but then when you exceed that, you start to pay. And you have to sign up for it mandatorily after 30 days, right? So this is what they are saying. So now the interesting part will be to understand how much, I mean, what is the exceed the monthly free amounts, right? So how much is the free tier? I mean, if it's based on CPU usage, I mean, what are these limits, right? What are these limits? Obviously, they don't tell you straight away because they don't want to turn you down, but that's the only question I have. It's a bit shady, this thing. It is a bit shady. They don't easily tell you. I mean, they don't answer the most basic question, right? What is the free? Okay, training is okay. AI and machine learning, analytics and BI, compute. Bro, it is too complex, but yeah, because they have basically specialized services for each things that you may do, right? So you may do AI, you may do analytics and business intelligence, you may do compute, container. So based on what you need it for, they have different prices, right, per CPU hour, right, per CPU hour. Consider you are probably going to use multiple CPUs, right, like maybe 8 or 16 or whatever, so you have to multiply this number probably by 16 or so, right? And GPU is even worse because you see that the GPU per hour is 0.60, right, $0.60. But still, I don't understand what the free tier is giving you, right? Can you find out and tell me where to find it? Because it seems to be very, very complex. So my feeling is that yeah, let's ask ChatGPT. I want to use an Oracle Cloud free tier, but it's unclear what are the limits to stay free in the month, so to pay nothing. You know what is the problem is that they charge you, you know, if you exceed, and you don't really have a way to limit yourself, right? If more player joins, right, or if more player are gathering in the same place, right, you will use more bandwidth, you will use more CPU. So understand, so it's very easy that you exceed without wanting to exceed, right? You must remain within the Diamos limit fee after trial ends. Here are the details. Typical always free limits. From the Italian region page, you can use a certain VM type of eligible down based on 4 CPU, 24 GB of RAM in some regions. Object storage 10 GB standard. 10 GB. I don't do anything with 10 GB. I need like 300 GB, right? So with 10 GB it's not really good. Autonomous databases, 2 databases for free. Okay, 2 databases for free is enough. 10 TB per month. 10 TB per month is kind of okay. Yeah, it's not very clear though. I think that the service is designed in a too complex way for my liking. So I mean, it's not really friendly in that sense, right? So you may end up, you know, paying stuff without even realizing that you are paying stuff. So, and why? So I don't know. But anyway, thank you for sharing. I think it's an interesting service, right? It's an interesting service, actually. I think we need to put something here with a candle. I mean, it can be the usual barrel or the usual box, but I don't know if I want to add another table like that, but wow. But anyway, at the moment we don't need a new server, but At the moment, we don't need a new server, right? But we may need in the future, so that discussion is always valid, I would say. Discussion is always valid. We may need it. If the players become, you know, more... if we have more players, maybe. Okay, guys, I think that's all for today. So we tested the quest. The quest works. We just have to be sure that we have all the data here for the migration, for the upgrade, right? And we just have to test. Yeah, maybe let's test just the this change that I did to the transport, right? So if you have 0 transport or not, and I think we can do it. If I remove the transport relation that I don't remember where is it, but I think we have a transport I think we have a character transports or player transports, no? I don't remember where the transports are actually stored. Let me see. Receive all transports. Okay, receive all transports. Transport actor. Get all. It's inside inventory actually. Okay, so it's sitting in your inventory. Yes, now I remember. It's sitting in your inventory in another slot, right? Yup. So if I search my character and I go in item instances, where character ID owner equal to this, and we search the location. Location should be -6 probably. Yeah, I think it's this one. I think -6 is the transport. No, -6 is okay, yeah. -6 used for transport. Okay. So is this one. So let me go 1 second -66 and see what what I'm saying is I'm trying to remove the transport from my inventory and see what happens. Right? For ARM OCPU with 24 GB RAM, 200 GB storage, 10 terabyte degrees per month. Okay. Well, that looks decent, but I think I would like to understand the CPU usage, right? Because they are speaking about CPU hours and GPU hours, right? So that you cannot exceed a certain value of CPU GPU hours, and I would like to understand that better, because it seems very hard to me, you know, that people can just order that machine which has a cost and they give it to you for free forever. I mean, that's very, very, very unlikely, right? Very unlikely. Very unlikely. Because the cost of that thing is quite a bit, right? So stated like that, it doesn't compute, right? It doesn't compute because it's quite a bit. But you can try. Do you have one? I mean, if it's completely free, just enable it and see what happens. After a month, come back in a month and tell me. But my feeling is that after a month you will have to pay anyway, right? And there will be a very limited amount of resources that you can use for free. At least this is what I'm thinking. Oh, you're using it since years with no charge? Okay, that's nice. Well, that's nice then. And which kind of usage you do? I mean, what is your usage, right? I mean, it's just sitting there and you use it sometimes, or and also, do you have a panel where you can easily understand the current usage, like this, you know, 10 terabyte of per month? I mean, is there a counter that you can say, oh, in a month I used that much? Because that will be important, right, to avoid exceeding stuff. You don't own any transports. Okay, nice. So if I switch back the 66 to -6 and I load into the game again. There is a panel with all that info. Okay, how much did you use in a month, usually? I don't have heavy usage, but I test on real servers and stuff. Okay. They still don't require a credit card and it's impossible to exceed as well, but I don't know if they changed that. Okay, I see. Well, I mean, from the website, for the little that I have read, is that you are forced after 30 days to change to the paid plan. But in the paid plan, if you stay inside the limits, they are not going to charge you anything, right? So this is what they say on the website, but I read it fairly quickly, right? So it's not that I'm an expert now, right? I don't know, but it felt that way. Okay, it kind of works actually. Now the location is a bit weird. Because the location is not really touching the ground, right? So when you extract the cart, the location is not the location is not based on the cart sides. So maybe for a wagon it will work, but for a normal cart sides it doesn't. So we had the server running 24/7 for months, not under heavy load or high network traffic. Yeah, because for example, we have a number of websites, right? So we have our main website, we have the bug tracker, we have the forums, we have we have the wiki, right? And all of this is actually running on another machine, right? That is also donated, so that's nice. So we don't pay anything for it, but you know, this one maybe we could move, right, to maybe just temporarily, just to understand how it works, to that Oracle server, right? And see how it works, right? So maybe we can do that. Yeah, but as you can imagine, right, when then your games start to function, right, for real, I think you're gonna use a lot of resources, and that is probably where you will start to pay, and probably is when is where they want to bring you to. I don't know how to say in English, sorry, but it's probably their business model, right? Did you switch to that one day? But thank you, it's very interesting. Is interesting. I mean, we could use it maybe for some other experimentation, right? So just experimenting stuff. It could be useful. I mean, my suggestion would be to read very carefully the terms of service, right? So because sometimes people just don't read the T's and C's, and maybe they just breach it without knowing because they don't read what they use. So I'm not saying it's your case, but I'm saying it's important to read it, right? So to understand, for example, if you can use it commercially, if you can expose it to external people, whatever, which kind of data you can store and all of that. Maybe there are limitations, right? So maybe there are limitations in their free service. I don't like too much the website because it's so complex, right? So it has so many. Look at this. I mean, there are so many things that it's so hard to understand what you're even asking for, right? But anyway. Yeah, because they call it a free trial, right? Free trial. And so anytime during or after 30-day period, switch to pay-as-you-go account, pay only for service that exceed the monthly. You'll have 30 days to test it, so... If you do nothing after 30 days, you continue to get your always free service in your free tier account. I don't know, seems weird really that you can use a server for 1 year. So imagine 1 million people registering one server, right? So what do they do, right? So there must be a catch, right? Otherwise it's impossible, right? That everyone in the world start to register a free server, and keeps it for 1 year, and right? So it seems to be very unlikely, but anyway. But anyway, it's cool. I don't know. Maybe I will just sign up just to see what happens. Just to see what happens. Okay, guys, I think that's all for today. Now we have tomorrow. We can start probably packaging already. I will have to think about it, but I think we may start to package already tomorrow and do one test for the patch for the update. I don't think I want to do anything else. I don't think I want to do anything else. I mean, we may maybe tomorrow we can read the bug tracker and see if there is anything that is client side. Yeah. For example, this one, right? For example, this one we may decide to fix if it's really the case. Okay, guys, anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow evening, right? I will see you tomorrow evening. Thursday, yeah, Thursday. Thursday evening, I will be here. So if you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that's always a good idea, and also it's free. And if you want to play our game, just go to our website, click on download, and you can play it for Windows, Linux, and Mac. The server is up and running, and if you want to connect with our socials, they are here. Plus, obviously, you can subscribe, become a Patreon, and support our game the way you want. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. European time. Bye.